Check out this episode of the Patch Notes from the Pre-Patch Podcast.
Oh gosh.
All right. Well, enough
Oh,
of the
shit.
skating and making fun of me. We're gonna go and now make fun of Ubisoft. Because
Hi,
Ubisoft
Tony.
is
Hide.
Ubisoft is coming out with some pretty big claims, and this is coming to us from massivelyop.com. But they're coming out and basically saying that over 2 million gamers fought Skull and Bones Seasons 2 Big Boss duo. Do we believe this?
Wow.
I do
That
not at all. No.
Super inflated.
If you click on there's a link inside of that it says by the way of an infograph, you can actually see like the full infograph and look at all the rest of the fucking unbelievable shit. Like they say 2,075,852 pirates battled the whatever twins, right? That 614,000 ships were upgraded. 40,800 sailed on the high seas using the brig.
Okay.
Like there's just like 33,900 or 33 trillion
billion.
903 million. I can't do math. 903 million.
There's no math. The numbers in front of you.
Yeah, my brain right now.
A lot.
Pieces
Okay,
of,
a lot.
of eight collected. Like it's crazy,
so
dude.
here's my thing. I know Skull and Bones. Jesus. Yeah. It's not. What's that other game that has the pirate ships?
Blackwater?
did really well.
Which one? I mean, there's
The-
No.
Atlas, there's
Assassin's
fucking-
Creed.
I'm talking about the
Black
one that
Flag?
did really. No.
Sea of
The
Thieves.
Sea of Thieves.
You're not
This
talking
is
about
not
Ubisoft.
a Sea of Thieves. This is not a Sea of Thieves. You understand?
No.
I if you would have said these numbers for Sea of Thieves, I'd have probably been like, oh, maybe. There's a lot of people that still play Sea of Thieves.
Oh yeah,
But-
Sea of Thieves is still
A ton.
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for you to say Skull and Bones and then to inflate these numbers like this, Ubisoft, come on now. Come on.
Who they ain't fooling no one
Don't do
here.
that. Don't do that.
Yeah, dude. And the other thing
Don't.
that cracks me up on that is they're trying to pull that right, and then if you look at that post, right, that Twitter post, 150 people have liked it, and 14 people retweeted it. There's 12 comments on it. It was posted on September 14th.
Oh yeah.
Well, maybe those
Be
12
real.
people created
Well,
614 accounts.
You can't tell me 150 likes, 14 retweets, and 12 comments equates to 2 million people.
Social engagement does not weigh out for how people engage with your game and players.
It doesn't, but it's a pretty good game. It's a pretty good way of gauging it.
It is okay, but like I've never
To
gone
compare
on to
these numbers is very drastic.
I'm just
about it.
sure, but I'm just saying I don't
Yeah.
want to be caught up because I already know that someone in the comments is going to be like, "Well, a fucking social post doesn't make the fucking game." Like I get it. I know, and you're right.
But
Right. Look, here's what I have played Skull and Bones the most recent,
I have as well.
and I've played it recently. Right, I picked it up when it was on sale.
Okay.
And again, the game has some really redeemable qualities. I like a lot of stuff about the game. I have not turned the game back on
Exactly.
and played it.
Okay.
exactly.
I don't want to talk shit about. These numbers are a little hard to believe. Like I mean,
They're hard to believe.
2 million.
Just
Saying
a-
that
just
2
a
million
tiny
people
little
have
bit.
engaged. Like 2 million pirates. Are they counting every individual sprite pirate that's on your ship? And like
That's exactly what they
realistically,
count.
that's like 200 people. I don't know, but
Are they adding in bots? Are they pushing in bots and adding those, and they're counting those as well that are fighting?
well, you bring up bots, and Ubisoft is apparently, and this is just reportedly using or allegedly using bots to promote Assassin's Creed Shadows. So it's not something that's necessarily out of the question for Ubisoft.
How are they
This
doing
is-
that?
This is crazy, man. Like if you actually look at like some of the videos, like I think I was watching Asmongold going over it the other day, and like it's uncanny valley. Like every fucking comment on that video, it's like it's like 5,000 likes, posted 4 hours ago. It's got a name and then a number, and then the next one 4 hours ago, 5,000 likes, a name, a number. Next one 4 hours ago posted, 5,000 likes, a name, a number, and it's just one after another, after another, after another, after another. It's
Nice.
crazy.
You might expect that to see from like some shady like the day before type deal, but not from a quadruple A studio. Like
what they're saying, then they're creating accounts to go out and post videos of this. Is that
Comments.
this is what's happening?
Comments on the video.
That's-
Yeah,
so
posting
they're
comments on the video.
Comments on the video, and then like the comment
it's
getting
chat bots,
5,000.
pretty much,
Yeah,
but
chat bots
commenters.
basically. And then some of the comments disappeared after, and it raised more questions because nobody knows whether Ubisoft took them down or YouTube removed them.
Yeah.
Huh.
No, it's weird, man. It's very.
Listen,
I don't know.
when you have a company that pays people with the promises of Disney World and cruises
True.
to promote their game,
Very true.
at that point, I'm just on the fence of believing anything about just anything about your promotions now. Just you're doing underhanded, backhanded stuff to make your game popular. If you wouldn't have to do that if you actually put, you know what? I won't even
Got
say
it,
it.
bro.
I'm just-
Tony is
Do it.
legit.
Say
He
it,
said,
Tony.
"Fuck this
Say it,
Ubisoft
Tony.
partnership. I'm soaking this bitch
Yeah,
in
no.
fucking gasoline, and lighting that
Listen,
motherfucker on fire, and shooting a bazooka at it. God damn, bro."
I'm never gonna get another Ubisoft key, and I
shit.
understand that now
Christ.
because I'm just being honest. Like I understand. I get it. I'm sorry, but if your game is good, you wouldn't have to do backhanded shit like this. You would just be able to just be like, hey, here's the game, enjoy.
Yeah,
on top of
like-
all this bullshit, right? On top of all the bullshit with the mod, or with the bots on the recent Assassin's Creed Shadows trailer. That trailer is terrible, dude. Did you watch it? Have you seen it?
No.
No,
I
It
could give
is
two shits about this
rough.
game.
It is fucking rough. The fucking animations are jank. There's fucking like little like glitches in the background. There's blatant issues with like blatant. There's blatant issues with like
Blatant.
trademark situations, right? There was somebody so I was watching somebody that brought up the fact that like they have the Oda family or whatever it is, one of the family crests on their on the armor for the main character, and they're like they likely don't have the permission to be using that crest.
Probably not. They didn't have permission for anything else in this game. It
Yeah.
seemed like
It's
Yeah.
crazy, dude. Man, it's
I was
don't
I was
know.
just gonna say like
And
I didn't think they needed these bots to promote this game, but
Right.
maybe they did.
which
I
is
don't know.
which is sad because like this is the kind of like and I said it when we talked about the Assassin's Creed Shadows before, right? This is a game that I would play 100%. Like
I would love to play this as
Japan,
well.
is samurai.
Ain't nothing stopping you.
I'm for it,
Go ahead.
bro. Fucking ninjas, I'm not paying for it, dude. No, I'm not doing that. I refuse. I will not do it.
I will play this game when it's on sale for like $10, maybe
Exactly.
$5.
Well,
Yeah.
that'll
do
happen.
that.
When does this game launch? Are they launching after? When does this game launch?
They are
think it's
launching
November.
in November, I believe. Yeah.
I believe it's November.
Hold on a sec. They launch November 12th. When is Black Friday?
Yeah. It's like roughly around that time. Yeah.
I just thought about that, yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you, I've said this, and people constantly tell me I'm fucking crazy. Every Black Friday, Assassin's Creed goes on sale. I'm telling you
does,
right
man.
now,
It does.
this
Mhm.
shit will be on fucking sale Black Friday. Mark my
You might even get a
words.
free copy of Skull and Bones with it. Who knows?
Well, along with some pierogies, probably. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, I had pierogies
We're
last
gonna-
night. They were fucking great.
We're gonna get torn up in the comments. You guys are always bashing Ubisoft. There's nothing
No,
wrong
look,
with the
okay,
game.
so look, you know what? You wanna
Rightfully
talk-
so.
Here's what I'm gonna tell you, right? It's a free world, and we want you to comment down below. We absolutely want you guys to and the community to go out there and post and put comments and do all that kind of stuff. But it's
Please.
not. This is not just us, right? Like Ubisoft themselves, business people within inside of Ubisoft are saying, y'all, we need to go public. Like this, our stock prices
Yeah, we
have
never
taken
covered
a
that last
50%
week.
fucking hit, right? This is not a company that is doing well. It's not like the pre-patch podcast is out there fucking leading the charge, guys. Like we're just speaking the into existence what all of
words of
everybody
the
else
people.
is thinking. Like I mean, it's the reality of it is that Ubisoft is not in a good spot, and the only thing right
Preach,
now
brother.
that is holding them up, right? And we have said this for a long time. Again, I don't know why you go against the pre-patch podcast. PP predicts is fucking a thing. Like, we have said it numerous times that the only game that is holding them up, right? It's not the fictitious 2 million people playing fucking Skull and Bones. It is Rainbow Six Siege, and that is a wildly old game that they cannot get out of. Like Rainbow Six Siege is in year 9, right? Think about that. It is a 10-year-old game that has changed so much from what it was, but they can't adapt it. They can't do a new one. You want to know why? Because this is the kind of shit that they would get. And in doing that, your player base is going to fucking dip because you're not going to continue to develop for Rainbow Six Siege. And once you do that, you can't go back, right? So, I'm going to call it, man. Ubisoft, by far, I think is on their last legs. And I think that Rainbow Six Siege can keep them afloat for a while, but I'm telling you, somebody is going to buy out that IP.
Yep.
Or they're going to.
No, not with their recent updates. I don't think that it's swiftly coming up. I don't know how this new one's doing, but that last one was terrible.
Well, no, the Century one was not great.
Heard.
I mean, this one is okay. Like, I've been playing it, but like it's what I'm saying is that it eventually, right, shit's going to hit the fan, and having a stock drop of 50% is huge, right? Your board
not just as I was gonna say not just a stock drop, but like your actual, like, the people that own portions of your company are calling for like your leadership to leave and to step down. Like
this is you know, I don't know,
and not just small owners of the company. Like these are like larger stakeholders. Like,
and like, can you like the collectively of 4 of us, if we take Siege out of the equation and we take Assassin's Creed out of the equation, can you name one other super successful franchise that they own?
Like ongoing?
Yeah, sure.
Because I was going to say the Division, but it's not like
but
so
they've
much
killed it.
Not super successful.
They've killed it. Well, the Division is wildly successful. They killed it.
Right, exactly.
The only other game that was really good that I still see people play is For Honor. That's about it. You know?
Really?
Yeah,
that's not overly.
For Honor
it's such a niche. Yeah,
it's very niche, but people
that's not gonna fucking like.
It's not gonna hold them up.
It's not gonna.
But it was good.
So I mean, you've got. I mean, some people will say Far Cry, but I would argue that Far Cry is nowhere close.
Far Cry
man.
failed.
Far Cry is probably even less than Assassin's Creed, like in terms of like keeping their company afloat. Assassin's Creed is like what they've
killed a lot of their shit.
Yeah,
like,
they did.
The tower aspect is what pissed a lot of people off. So you know.
Well, you know what you know what they did with Far Cry is they turned it into Avatar. Like they took Avatar, that new Avatar game is just fucking Far Cry with Avatar skin shit on it. Like, you know, and people say it's good. Like, I'm not saying it's bad.
But we know this. They're a cookie cutter company. They take
we
the
know
same
this.
Concepts. Yeah,
but the facts of the people that are in the comments that will come in there and blast us for saying this kind of stuff, for whatever reason, don't, right? Like, they don't see, and then by supporting this type of behavior, right? And don't get me wrong, like if you fucking love Assassin's Creed and you love it, have at it, man. I'm happy for you. We are ecstatic for you. We want you to have enjoy, but we just don't want you to get shit on, right? And trust me, take it from me. I'm fucking subbed up to WoW. If you don't think that I'm not getting shit on fucking left and right, you're crazy.
That guy down there's playing WoW, bro. He has no room to talk.
So here's the thing. I take it from a guy on the outside looking in. We grew up on Assassin's Creed when it originally, the very first one, the first drop. We grew up on it. This is what and they made multiples, right? You have to take it from a standpoint of we're not the player base anymore. Now you have kids that this may be their first Assassin's Creed ever. You feel what I'm saying? So this is cool to them, you know. To us, it's like.
Yeah,
another one. You get what I'm saying? What another one? Like this is just 7th Far Cry. I get it, but
so this is the last thing that I'll say about that, and then we probably need to move on from this. Like my biggest thing is like it's the same situation that they're running into with the Minecraft movie, right? Everybody, all the Karens, all the people that are in the comments that are like, this movie's just not for you. Your existing customer base are the ones that are keeping you afloat. Like the people that were fans of your game or in Minecraft's you know, in Minecraft's literally the fans of the original game, right? Those are the guys that you need to be catering to as much as possible. Like, yeah, you still need to be innovating for new players, right? But you still want to fucking cater to those old player bases. And they've tried to go back to that multiple times, but then they just ruin it. I don't know how a gaming company can continue to ruin it.
Thanks again for checking out the Patch Notes, part of the Pre-Patch Podcast, which we do live every Thursday night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. Or you can check us out on anchor.fm/Pre-Patch Podcast, or any place that podcasts are listened to. Thanks again. Much love.